Hija, ya no vamos a regresar. I was 13 years old when I heard my mom tell me we were not going back. Not going back to my country, my city, my family, my school, my friends, my normal life. My mom, my two sisters, and I came to visit our family in Arizona for 2 weeks. I had no idea that this trip would change my life forever. My mom was escaping a life of emotional abuse from my dad, something that I came to find out years later. As a teenager in a strange land, with a different language and basically no home, I felt lost. School was a place of fear and discrimination. The 6 months I spent in Arizona were the most horrible moments in my life. Luckily, my mom decided to move to San Fernando Valley, where I felt more at home. I had people who spoke my language and were faced in a similar situation as me. I decided that school would be my escape from all the hardships. I managed to graduate 8th in my class. Now I was off to college. I was so wrong. I found that I was not able to renew my visa, which meant there was no way to afford college. I had to decline the scholarships that I was offered because they required a lawful status. I had lost all hope, and so had my family. We began to sell all of our belongings, and we will move back to Mexico, somewhere away from my dad and all the violence from my city. 2 weeks before my departure, I received a letter from CSUN saying that the law AB 540 was passed and I will be able to attend college. I couldn't believe it. I convinced my mom to let me try for a year, and if it didn't work out, I will move back. I transferred to CSUB and I attained a BA in Liberal Studies and a multiple subject teaching credential. Since my visa did not allow me to work, I had my diploma solely as a college accreditation for 6 years. My mom and my sister moved back to Mexico after graduation. On June 2012, President Obama announced the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, otherwise known as DACA. I applied, and on September 9, I received a letter letting me know that my deferred action was granted. That meant I could finally work and do what I truly love doing, teaching. From that date, I began to work as a substitute teacher, and the following year became a full-time teacher. I was a pioneer at the teaching credential program at CSUB, since I was the first to ask for a credential under DACA, as well as at my school district. DACA has given hope to many dreamers that came to this country as children without even knowing it was happening. As a dreamer, I have done everything in my power to be a positive role model and give back to my community, not only as a teacher, but helping other dreamers apply to DACA, continue my education, and be an outstanding citizen of the United States of America.